Yo, what is going on, guys? It's C-Brev. Welcome to another MLB The Show 19 card review. Today I'm going over one of the best kept secrets in all of MLB The Show 19, relief pitcher Ryan Helsley. This card is obtainable by doing the postseason moments and taking him out of the choice pack, or you can buy him off the marketplace. He's currently selling for pretty close to quick sell value, around 6,000 stubs. So, as you can tell by the intro, one of the best kept secrets in MLB The Show 19, that this card is an absolute stud. I am honestly shocked to not see this card in more people's bullpens. His per nines actually rival a lot of the top relievers in the game. His per nines are actually really good, the 113 and the 109. Pretty similar to Rob Nen. But what makes this card really good is his best pitch, and also the fact that he doesn't really suffer from the weaknesses that you think he would. So starting off with his pitch repertoire is actually sick. I think he might have the biggest speed differential between cutter and four-seam fastball in the entire game, which is a huge deal. You can see that his cutter is 8 miles an hour slower than his four-seamer, which is just absolutely absurd, because especially from the hitter's perspective, when the pitch comes in, cutters often look like four-seamers and then break really late. So to have that big of a speed differential is absolutely huge. It makes this card insanely good, and I tend to find myself spamming cutters with this card because it's just that good. And to complement the cutter, he can get the four-seamer up to 99 miles an hour, which is awesome. Additionally, his curveball has a ton of break, more break than you would expect, and his changeup is pretty good as well. All four of this card's pitches are good, and I think his cutter is one of the best cutters in the game simply because of the speed differential, and it does have pretty good movement. Additionally, he doesn't suffer from some weaknesses that you think he would, mainly control. If you look at his control ratings, 64 walks per nine, 74 control, you would think that you wouldn't be able to locate anything with this card. This could be a personal thing with me, but I doubt it. This card has a tendency to paint. I find his delivery very fluid. I think it's actually very easy to locate with this card, and once again, specifically with the cutter, which is his best pitch, very, very easy to locate. I almost never have location problems with this card, which is weird given his control stats, but yeah, if you're using pure analog pitching, I think in general this card's going to be able to locate for you. So honestly, I don't think there's any real flaws with this card, and that's why I think he's probably a top 10 reliever in the game and one of the best cards in the game that nobody talks about. I got this request from a viewer to show stats more often too, so I'm going to go ahead and hide myself so you can see what I'm talking about. Keep in mind this is my third account, so I have more innings pitched with this guy aside from this, but in 34 innings pitched, I have 26 strikeouts and a 2.12 ERA. Keep in mind that the meta is very hitter-friendly right now, so a 2.12 ERA is honestly absurd. I would consider anyone with an ERA below like 3.5 at this point in the meta to be really, really good. So talking a lot, but can't stress it enough. This is honestly one of the best cards in the game for his price, and one of the top 10 relievers in the game in my opinion. So sorry, there's something in my throat. So as always, we'll rate the card how he rates in the meta. We'll rate him compared to how much he costs. How he rates in the meta, I'll give him an A-. Like I said, I keep saying top 10 relievers, I probably mean top 10 right-handed relievers, but still pretty good. And for the price, I'll give him an A+, because he's pretty much quick sell value. This card will cost you nothing. So at the very least, give him a shot. Maybe you won't have the same results that I did, but at least you can give him a try, and maybe you'll get lucky, and he'll end up being one of your best bullpen arms, as he was for me. So I hope y'all enjoyed this card review. Let me know down in the comment section below who you want me to review in the next video. Enjoy the clips after this, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. This game is played literally backwards the last inning and a half.
He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
I'm surprised he's not slowing his bat down. I don't throw a whole lot of four-seamers with this card.
Outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Christian Yelich is on deck. And it's full now, 3-2.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, chat. Ellipsis.
That is swung on and
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from time.
Babe is nuts for you. That's what I've heard, man. I've heard, obviously, Babe Ruth is gonna hit like crazy. So I guess it just comes down to preference of like how much you want to give up defensively.
You never want to take the aggression away.
But I've definitely seen guys
In
like
this situation, I'd like to
hit
see
3
the
dingers in one game with Babe Ruth.
more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
It's a beautiful sequence. This Helsley is so fucking good.
trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ball 1. To 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Ready with the 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 2-2. Frozen on strike 3. Wagner popped out and singled in his 2 trips to the plate. No balls and 1 strike.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
The 0-2 home. And he misses there. 1-2. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. On the ground to third. One there. On to first, and they get the